You are short. I thought you were like 5, 6 or something. Yeah. You're like around my height. You thought I was like 4 too. It's strong. But you're cute as hell. You're stoked. You're stoked. I mean, I know. Like, Nicole, what's going on? It's good to see you again. Fired again. Dude, I've been kissing. Carmen got me like crazy. Oh, that's it. Sarah, have you filmed that? Have you filmed that? It's all over. It's all over. Don't wipe that off ever. I'm never gonna wipe it. I'm just gonna tattoo it straight on my face. Queen of the world. Yes. Queen of the world. El mundo. No las más. Es la reina el mundo. That's some top talents. Top talents. Top talent. High five. Where do we go? queensoftheworld.com? Yes. Queensoftheworld.com.
Here's the plan for what we're doing with the movie. We are still sort of in the fundraising stage. We have an investor that's come on. We have some product placement, specifically within the gay community. But we are still sort of raising funds, and we're hoping to start shooting in July. And I'm happy that you guys are all here too. It means a lot that you're coming out to support a film like this, which I feel like it's pretty empowering for, you know, young female athletes. I don't want to even say gay. It's definitely a gay storyline. It's a love story between two women who are teammates. Without further ado, I would first like to introduce Megan Hall. Megan Hall is playing Amber. Her nickname is Bones in the script. That's because she's skin and bones. Next, I'd like to introduce Natalie Garcia. Nat is playing Tasha. We love Tasha. We love her. I won't tell you anything else about her.
Nothing.
Next, I'd like to introduce Dalila Raja. Dalila is playing Coach Hayes. Coach Hayes. Dalila, can you sit right there?
I can sit wherever you want.
Thank you, Ben. Appreciate that. And then, the lovely Elizabeth Keener. Keener. You sit wherever the fuck you want. Actually, can you sit right there? Just kidding. I love you, Keener. I do. Thank you for being here. Jack, can I get one more chair? Yeah. And then next, I would like to introduce Patty Chocolate Milk Branch. Pat's going to be reading our scene descriptions, and she does it well. Thanks, Pat. And then Nikki Castor. Nikki Castor is playing Nico. I don't want to tell you anything else. And then finally, Miss Nicole Pacent. Nicole is playing our lead, Maggie Connor. All right, I'm going to let you guys have it. Yeah, just one over here if you don't mind. Thanks. I'm going to let you guys have it. Just so you know, there's mics here. They're going to pick you up. All right, thank you guys. Enjoy. Is this one on? Cool.
Okay. Your time. You're in theater. New England in the spring, early morning, just around dawn, the sun peeks over the mountains and through the trees. Exterior Connor house, yard, early morning. The rising sun sets on a worn pair of running shoes and slowly moves its way up toned, slightly bruised, bare legs. Hands on hips, staring up through the mist and the air to the sky is Maggie Connor, about 17 years old, lean, muscled, and intense. The sun stops on her face, her eyes are closed. She smirks at the sky, opens her eyes, stares through us for a millisecond, and then tips a soccer ball into her hands. She handles the ball quickly, drops it, and takes off at full speed, heading straight for the woods behind her house. Maggie drops her bag and goes to a switch on the wall. She flips the switch, and from the opening in the wall, a motor hums and a tennis practice ball starts to emerge, slowly creaking its way across the gym, cutting the room in half. Maggie grabs a metal folding chair sitting on the outskirts of the lined court and heads to the middle to await the wall. When the wall is completely open, Maggie pulls a roll of sports tape out of her pocket and begins to line out a goal on the wall. She replaces the chair, steps back to make sure it's straight, and grabs her ball. Exterior Dover High School morning. More buses are arriving, and the kids are starting to pile in. In the parking lot, an old beater with dance rap music pulls in and cruises into a space. Interior Nico's car morning. From the rearview mirror, a gold chain with a gold butterfly charm and dangling soccer ball with a number 17 hang. The music blares until it's cut by the engine turning off. With a check in the rearview mirror, we see golden brown laughing eyes and an adjustment made to blonde dreads. Finally a smirk, and she's gone. Exterior Dover High School parking lot morning. Nico Taylor, 16, edgy, cocky, smirking, and beautiful, emerges from her little beater of a car wearing Adidas soccer warm-ups. She takes a look around, takes it all in. A couple of guys stop to stare. She raises an eyebrow, doesn't give them the time of day before turning and grabbing her bag out of the car. She locks up the car and heads toward the school. Interior Dover High School gym, early morning. Maggie practices, Nico watches.
Don't you ever stop?
Stop what?
I've never seen you without a ball.
Do other stuff?
Yeah? Like what?
Nico intercepts the ball and smacks it against the wall. Maggie takes the rebound and traps it, finally turns to Nico and passes it to her.
You know, like...
What? Like watching games? You like to read books about soccer? Well, all that kind of fun shit?
Play tennis, too.
Oh my god, it's sad. Don't you ever go to a party or anything like that? Okay. I mean, don't get me wrong. You're good, but you need to relax.
This is relaxing for me.
Oh my god. I would really hate to see you uptight.
It's not pretty.
Hey, a few kids from Oyster River are having a party on Friday night. No, we should stop by after we kick Pinkerton's ass, of course.
Maggie smiles and nods. The bell sounds out. They both stop, hop for a minute in a moment of awkward silence.
For reals. Hey, thanks for saying something to Farmer the other day. That was really cool.
She's just jealous because you have skills.
But I appreciate it. You're a really good captain.
Nico hands Maggie her jacket, and Maggie takes a moment to stare at her, color rushing to her cheeks.
Thanks, Nicole.
Nico. Nicole is my mother's name.
Maggie nods and they head out together. Interior Nico's house, Nico's bedroom night. Maggie and Nico walk in, tiptoeing through the darkness. Nico hits a light switch as Maggie collapses on the bed, breathing heavily. Nico picks up her feet and removes her shoes. Maggie doesn't move to stop her as Nico works her pants off next. Nico pulls her into a sitting position.
You're drunk.
Your fault.
But you're fun.
Maggie shrugs, allows Nico to take off her shirt. Maggie sits shivering just her bra and panties. She grabs a pillow and starts to move on the floor. Nico stops her.
What are you doing?
Going to bed? What are you doing?
Going to bed too, you freak. You're not sleeping on the floor.
She pushes Maggie back on the bed and Maggie hesitates to stay, but finally gives in. Nico strips down to just underwear and climbs in. She turns her back to Maggie and Maggie stares at bruises on Nico's back. After a moment of silence,
It's not like you think.
Well, what's it like then?
Nico shakes her head, doesn't have words. Maggie rests her head on the pillow behind Nico. They sit in silence, neither one ready for sleep yet. Finally, Maggie reaches out and touches one of the bruises. Nico flinches. Maggie flattens her palm against Nico's back. Nico closes her eyes as Maggie traces the bruises with her finger.
Kiss it.
Maggie hesitates, but then leans in and softly touches her lips to Nico's skin. Nico tries not to cry.
Stop.
Maggie pulls away. Nico reaches back and pulls Maggie's arm around her.
Go to sleep. You're drunk.
Maggie smiles into Nico's shoulder and closes her eyes. Exterior lake, dock, night. Maggie and Nico still embrace.
I don't want to be away from you.
Yeah, but think about all the great schools and players. You'll be recruited out there so fast.
That doesn't matter.
Yeah, right. Don't be an idiot. That's all that matters.
I just